How's it going? Welcome back, my beautiful sinners, to another great and amazing video with your boy, the Savior. That's right, welcome back to the channel. Rest assured, okay, I have been hitting the blue bottle, okay? I have been tasting that blue milk, and it's made me a little bit crazy, okay? What can I say? I just love blue milk. You want to try some blue milk? Subscribe to the channel for your chance to win some blue milk. So let me just say this off the bat, okay? I don't think that Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi sucks, okay? I'm just asking the question, what are the chances that Obi-Wan Kenobi sucks, okay? Because after all, this is a Disney Star Wars, okay? And it's my opinion that Disney Star Wars has completely ruined the whole franchise of Star Wars and has made it completely stale, generic, boring, regurgitated, formulaic, and just cringe in general, okay? Now, that's not to say that it all sucks, okay? There have been a few good things. In my opinion, the Han Solo movie was pretty good. So was the original Mandalorian. Ooh-wee! I think most people can agree that, yeah, the saga of the new trilogy, Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, and whatever the hell the last one was called, I don't know. And the last movie, Mickey Mouse and his crippling cocaine addiction, okay? The way that last movie was shot together, with every scene just cramming into the next one without any kind of context or any kind of substance, it really did feel like some kind of horrible Star Wars LSD fever dream, and it was just absolute trash, okay? Now, Disney, in my opinion, really has ruined the franchise, like I said. Rogue One was also just boring. In the first 5 minutes in the movie theater, I actually fell asleep because it was just so fucking boring. I can't believe it. I mean, Jesus Christ. What are we gonna get next? I really want to see a documentary on wontons, like a David Attenborough nature documentary on wontons, explain in detail how they're warm on the inside but cold on the outside. That would be fascinating. Star Wars to me has kind of become a joke, you know, like we get so many like pointless TV shows and spin-offs, and you know, we learn about all of these little details about the universe that really don't matter. I really won't be surprised that in the future we're gonna get a spin-off TV show about Meet the Jawas, and it's gonna be like a family rom-com. It's gonna be like a family comedy, and it's all gonna be based around a Jawa family, and it's gonna have a hilarious laugh track. That would be great, actually. And they're just trying to juice it as much as possible. They're doing Star Wars anime, which doesn't make any sense. They're doing all of this kind of shit, but there have been a few good things. Like I said, The Mandalorian was pretty good. It wasn't amazing, but it wasn't bad, and I did enjoy watching it. And also the Han Solo movie. I feel like those are the only two things personally, but hey, you might like more stuff than I do. But overall, I just feel like Star Wars was a great sci-fi, and it absolutely changed movies forever, and it woke up a whole new generation to this kind of futuristic sci-fi storytelling. And you can say whatever you want about George Lucas, but he had a clear vision, pretty much, that he wanted to make 6 movies based around the Skywalkers, and you know, the whole point of the movies was to focus about the Skywalkers, was to focus about really Anakin's journey from light to darkness, and you know, the parallels between good and evil. Quite a simple story, but the universe was so rich and it was so creative that it just took people by surprise. And then, of course, something that popular just can't die. And to me, it's a real shame because the original movies were just so good, and then the prequels, although they were kind of, you know, memed upon and they are kind of cringeworthy now and then, I still think they are actually pretty solid movies. Except the second one, that's pretty bad, and the first one's pretty boring as well, but they're not bad, and the third one I really do like. But you know, they just have to keep on juicing Star Wars, so you just have to keep on milking it to get out that alien milk and just drink it up, slurp it up, you know. So I don't have that much hope for the new TV show Obi-Wan Kenobi, but at the same time I am also excited. I can't help but be excited because I really do like, you know, Obi-Wan. I do like his character, and I think Ewan McGregor does such a great job at Obi-Wan Kenobi. No one else can be Obi-Wan Kenobi, and the fact that he's coming back and he's such a good actor, you know, he's done some amazing films like Trainspotting and like I said, he was great in Star Wars. I can't help but feel like he's really gonna make this performance stand out, and he's really gonna make this interesting to watch, even if the kind of narrative itself is boring. I don't know, I hope it's not. But the new Disney show, Boba Fett, that was just content for the sake of content. It was bland, it was boring, nothing happened. I don't care about any of these characters. They turned Boba Fett, a side villain character, into a little soy boy. I just don't give a shit, okay? But Kenobi, I do actually care about, and he has got a fleshed out backstory which will be interesting, and this time it's gonna be a consistent director, the same person who did The Mandalorian, so that will give it actually some continuity. My name is Jeff! And with the new Disney TV show, Obi-Wan Kenobi, okay, my reaction to the new trailer, by the way, because I can't show you the trailer, but the new Obi-Wan Kenobi trailer, okay, my reaction to the Obi-Wan Kenobi trailer was pretty moist, okay? I can't show you the trailer on screen, sadly, because of copyright, but yeah, it does look pretty good, and I'm glad that they're not just sticking to the, desert Tatooine planet, because that would get really boring. We've seen that so many times now, and they are gonna take him places, so that will be cool to see. Ew. But with this, my sinners, they really do have a chance to make it unique, to make it interesting, because there is still a lot of character development for Obi-Wan Kenobi, from the young, hello there, cool Jedi warrior that he is, to the humble, stoic old man that teaches Luke Skywalker about the Force and about the light side. We still have that transformation to see, and I just feel like they really need to make the most of this and really pull off his character arc. I don't want to see Obi-Wan taking a shit in the desert. I really want to see, them focus on the character arc, focus on Obi-Wan Kenobi going off to different places if that's possible. And the big thing is, I really hope that they don't feel restricted by the lore. I really hope that they take some creative risk and they actually, maybe we see Darth Vader meet Obi-Wan Kenobi, because the actor who played Anakin is coming back. So I really hope that they use the full potential that they've got here, instead of just making it boring, or maybe we're not going to get that much screen time with Obi-Wan Kenobi. Maybe it's mostly going to be focused around progressive, woke inquisitors, because it's 2022 and we're going to have to see the Imperial Progressive Squad. I really hope that's not going to be the main focus of the show, and they actually really utilize the potential of Obi-Wan Kenobi's character, the backstory with him and Darth Maul, and make some new creative changes, like how about we see Darth Vader and Obi-Wan Kenobi actually meeting, or we see some cool flashbacks that we never got to see, because that's the problem really. Star Wars has been made so many times now, and it's been made in so many different time periods, okay? We really don't have a consistent narrative anymore, because they had to go back and, add Anakin Skywalker and CGI to actually, fit everything in together. They had to go back and do all of these changes, and Star Wars just feels so disjointed nowadays, and that's not really surprising. So I really hope that they just go back to the roots, and they're not afraid to take creative risks, because at the end of the day, who really cares now? Because Star Wars has become so discombobulated. The narrative of Star Wars has become so disjointed. We've seen all of this extra stuff with Clone Wars and all of this other stuff, which is technically lore and all of this stuff. So I really feel like the original image of just the 3 movies of Star Wars, that's gone a long time ago. So we might as well see some interesting stuff. And I really hope that they actually have interesting side characters. That's why I'm asking the question, is the new Disney Obi-Wan Kenobi bad? How likely is it that the Disney Obi-Wan Kenobi sucks? They have to make Star Wars very safe now, and it just feels like they're not being that creative with the license when they've got so much, to utilize here, but they're just being really, really safe with all of their content. And of course, it's 2022. Most people who watch Star Wars are adults, which you could say is sad, but hey, that's not really surprising since a lot of people grew up with Star Wars and we love Star Wars so much, but the people who take it to the extreme levels, yeah, they need to get a life. I think it's unlikely that we're gonna get to see a Star Wars like Revenge of the Sith again, where, that was actually quite mature. It dealt with some pretty dark stuff that, most movies wouldn't even deal with, like the slaughter of mass children, etc. And it would be cool to see like a realistic kind of gritty take on Obi-Wan Kenobi and his survival, but like I said, it's Disney, so they can't really do that, so they're just very limited in what they can do. So I just hope that this actually pays off, that the writing is actually clever and not stale and boring, and that they don't destroy Obi-Wan's character and make him like a weak soy boy like they do with most characters nowadays, especially males. So that's my opinion on Obi-Wan Kenobi, and if Obi-Wan Kenobi sucks, or maybe this is actually going to be really good and bring back Star Wars from the dead. That's my hope. Let me know what you think down below in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Have yourselves a great day.